Good morning. This is for Governor Westmore. This is for Delegate Boyce. This is for Delegate Embry. This is for the Maryland Black Caucus. You got 40 days of session left. 40 days of session left. 40 days of shorty. Books over bars, education instead of incarceration. Books over bars, education instead of incarceration. We got to start doing better for these kids. We can't do the mandatory minimums for juvenile justice. Mandatory minimums didn't work for adults. These are the adults, all right? And that's Ray Lewis at Ray Lewis's restaurant. I'm an activist, and activism ain't terrorism. It's Baltimore City Police Department. Commissioner Worley, Commissioner D'Souza, Commissioner Belfield, Batts, Davis, Harris, Worley. It's early in the morning. That's Xavier Conway, the clerk of the court. He got my paperwork. That's Tom. He made my character. And these are the tapes. And we're going to play these tapes like Watergate because we talk about juvenile justice. That's Delegate Mary Washington, Boyce, Embry, Sidnor. This is your legislative caucus in 2026. Y'all made me famous for toilets 20 years ago. I'm going to run with that shit. Called potty training politicians. People pay attention to dumbass shit. Public Accommodations Act, the right to access the courts, the right to use the bathrooms. 20 years a slave. This is Delegate Cooley's office, all right, and the mayor of Baltimore. And it clearly states about my artists and my toilets. That's the Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. They can't defend me, but they can ask for my intellectual property back. And my intellectual property back is in these people's hands. That's Kwa'isi Mfume. He wrote Jim Jordan and told him I want to testify from the House Judiciary Committee using social media, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. That's Johnny Oleski. He asked for the Department of Justice to investigate my case in 2019. That's Michelle Alexander. She wrote the book, The New Jim Crow. Well, I made the movie, and this is the movie. Like I said, February 20th. That's Dr. K, the Karson Institute. I still ain't got my certificate. Talk about the 90 days of session. All right. Since y'all didn't do nothing last year, this year I made a movie about y'all do nothing. You do nothing politics. That's 2025. That's 2026. And these are the tapes. I own shorties. All right. I'm going to own shorties. So you got to represent me. My right to property. My freedom of speech. That's Found Studios. I'm selling toilets. That's Frank Conway, the clerk of the court's grandfather. And we talking about public accommodations. All right. 2025, we was talking about public accommodations. Those are the supporters of the shorties. All right. And that's St. Paul's School. Supporters of shorties. And these are the supporters of shorties. Like I say, it's day 40. Day 40. That's the St. Paul's Crusaders. Like I said, I own my store on Falls Road. Black owned and black operated. Shorty's Underground Ribs from 1997 to now. I'm an artist. I'm an activist. I get shit done. And we were shooting a movie at my store on Falls Road. So now I moved the movie from the store to the streets. And we're going to talk about your ethics guide. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? See the date? 2007. Patrick Fitzgerald. That's your elected official. 2026. Antonio Hayes. You got my book, I Am Dred Scott. Making a movie about monopoly and the money behind mass incarceration ain't against the law. This is to prove I was making a movie. That's Andy Harris. And that's Fox 45, the first time Trump was in town. You feel me? The media wars is real. Wednesday, March 5th, 2025. That's Delegate Smith, Kaylin Young, Jackie Addison, and Corey McRae. We talking about monopoly, the money behind mass incarceration. See who that is? That's Kathy. So Delegate Washington, Embry, Delegate Boyce. Yeah, all the delegates. I ain't Charlie Brown. I'm not the clown in town. We talking about the Democratic Party and what you not doing. Mass incarceration in your prison industry. We went from enslavement to mass incarceration. We went from enslavement to mass incarceration. Silence is consent. Remember that. Silence is consent. My whole documentary was about mass incarceration from 1986 to now. State of Illinois versus Duane Davis, N62528. I'm a precedent-setting case. In Illinois and in Maryland, I made it legal for you to shit on politicians. State of Illinois versus Duane Davis, 2011. My anniversary is November the 26th, 2026. 20 years a slave. Governor O'Malley, Governor Ehrlich, Governor Glendenning, Governor Schaefer, Governor Hogan. Now it's Governor Westmore, and we're doing it through the legal lens. Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. Governor Westmore, you got my intellectual property. You got to turn that over by sign or die. Like I said, the movie coming out regardless. You can't stop the show. Public accommodations, the right to access the courts. Brack versus Wells. I want to go to the grand jury. Let's Found Studios. I'm selling toilets. All right, y'all make me famous for toilets, so I'm selling them. Question of the day: did you use a toilet today? You're gonna think about Shorty tomorrow. This shit popping off, and toilets is selling.